The automotive landscape is undergoing a seismic shift, with electric vehicles, EVs, rapidly transforming the industry. Mercedes-Benz, a brand known for luxury and innovation, has had a difficult time making a solid name for itself in the EV industry during this transformation. The company, which was once regarded as a pioneer in automotive perfection, is currently dealing with a string of errors that have resulted in what many are calling the Mercedes EV disaster. In an industry that requires flexibility, vision, and a thorough comprehension of customer preferences, this circumstance calls into question the brand's strategy and future. For Mercedes, what went wrong? Was the demand overestimated, or did the business not understand the complexities of EV infrastructure and technology? We'll examine the different elements that have led to Mercedes-Benz's difficulties in the EV market as we dig deeper into the core of this problem. Each factor has contributed to this developing story, from a slow market introduction to misaligned product offerings. Come along as we analyze the complexities of the Mercedes EV accident, highlighting the takeaways and opportunities for improvement in a world that is becoming more and more electric. Although there are many obstacles in the way and the stakes are great, there is still a lot of possibility. 1. Late adoption and slow market entry. Mercedes-Benz's late adoption of electric technology and tardy market introduction are two of the biggest reasons for the company's difficulties in the EV industry. Mercedes paused, concentrating instead on improving its current gasoline and diesel lineup, while rivals like Tesla and Nissan were fast to introduce their electric cars. Mercedes lost out on the initial spike in consumer interest in electric cars as a result of this delay, which gave rivals the opportunity to forge solid market positions and win over customers. Other manufacturers were well known and had achieved significant traction before Mercedes joined the market with the EQ range. For instance, Tesla's initial models, such as the Model S, raised the bar for performance and technology and captivated both tech fans and environmentally conscious buyers. Mercedes, on the other hand, found it difficult to set itself out in a crowded market. Mercedes found it more difficult to catch up and regain its position as the industry leader in luxury cars as a result of consumers starting to perceive the brand as falling behind. 2. Limited diversity and model range. The small number of models and lack of variety in Mercedes-Benz's electric car lineup has been another major problem. Although the EQC and EQS are among the models in the EQ range, which aims to demonstrate the brand's dedication to electric mobility, the selection is still somewhat limited when compared to rival models. To accommodate their varied demands and tastes, many buyers looked for a range of options, such as reasonably priced sedans, SUVs, and compact automobiles. Tesla, on the other hand, has effectively provided a wider variety of electric cars that appeal to many market niches, ranging from high-performance vehicles like the Model X to luxury options like the Model S and affordable models like the Model 3. With this broad variety, Tesla has been able to draw in more customers and keep them interested. Mercedes's limited product line has not only made it more difficult for the company to draw in new clients, but it has also made it harder for it to compete in the quickly changing EV industry, where adaptability and diversity are crucial for success. 3. High costs and problems with affordability. Mercedes-Benz automobiles are typically regarded as high-end goods, and its electrified lineup reflects this image. Unfortunately, many prospective consumers have become disenchanted with Mercedes electric automobiles due to their exorbitant price. Although high-end amenities and cutting-edge technology can support a premium price tag, there is a significant demand for more reasonably priced EVs on the market. Value for money is becoming more and more important to consumers, and Mercedes EQ's lack of competitively priced vehicles has made it more difficult for the brand to reach a wider audience. When compared to more reasonably priced models from rivals like Tesla and Nissan, the cost of entry into the premium electric car industry is too expensive for many buyers. Mercedes electric vehicle uptake has been hampered by this pricing strategy, especially in a market where many buyers are growing price-sensitive. Because of this, Mercedes has had difficulty establishing a big impression in the cutthroat EV market, where consumers place a high value on price. 4. Difficulties in the production and supply chain. Mercedes-Benz's capacity to introduce and maintain its electric car lineup has been severely hampered by production and supply chain problems. Mercedes was not quite equipped to handle the significant changes in supplier networks and manufacturing procedures that come with the switch from combustion engines to electric power. Scaling up production of electric vehicle components, especially batteries, which are essential for EV performance and range, has been a significant challenge. The company has trouble keeping up productive production lines and finding trustworthy battery suppliers. Furthermore, these difficulties were made worse by the worldwide shortage of semiconductors, which resulted in delays and restricted availability of their electric models. Operational challenges have therefore made it more difficult for Mercedes to successfully compete and satisfy consumer demand for electric cars. Mercedes's attempts to gain traction have been made more difficult by these limitations, which have not only delayed the release of new models, but also reduced consumer trust in Mercedes as a viable competitor in the electric vehicle industry. 5. Internal resistance and bureaucratic culture. Mercedes-Benz's difficulties in the EV industry have also been significantly influenced by the company's bureaucratic culture. Mercedes is a legacy car maker with a lengthy history and customs that can impede innovation. This bureaucratic approach frequently results in drawn-out decision-making procedures and a risk aversion, both of which are harmful in the quickly changing electric vehicle market. The company's capacity to quickly shift toward the production of electric vehicles has been hampered by internal resistance to change, especially among traditionalists who prefer conventional combustion engines. Workers used to conventional manufacturing techniques could be hesitant to adopt new procedures and technologies. This cultural inertia can hinder innovation and make it more difficult for the company to quickly adjust to changing market conditions. Newer businesses, such as Tesla, on the other hand, take a more adaptable approach, which allows them to innovate quickly and adapt to changing customer demands. Mercedes is trailing rivals in the rapidly evolving EV sector as a result of its incapacity to overcome its bureaucratic culture. 6. Identity crisis and brand perception. Mercedes-Benz's challenges in the EV industry have been greatly exacerbated by the luxury brand image it has built over the years. High-performance internal combustion engines, opulent features, and a reputation for luxury have long been linked to the company's brand. However, Mercedes is experiencing a serious identity problem as consumer preferences move more and more in the direction of sustainability and eco-friendliness. The brand's challenge is to uphold its reputation as a premium car maker while adopting the tenets of electric mobility. Some customers might view Mercedes's shift to electric cars as a break from the company's long-standing ideals of prestige and power, leaving them unsure of what the brand stands for in the changing automotive industry. Mercedes may find it more difficult to acquire momentum in the expanding electric vehicle industry if this view alienates devoted fans who link the brand to luxury and gas-guzzling performance. For Mercedes-Benz, striking a balance between innovation and its legendary history is still a difficult undertaking. 7. Competition from established brands and new entrants. Finally, the market for electric vehicles has seen a sharp increase in competitiveness. Well-known companies like Ford, GM, and Volkswagen have increased their EV efforts and released consumer-pleasing electric versions. Furthermore, fresh competitors like Lucid Motors and Rivian are drawing notice with cutting-edge cars that subvert conventional ideas of performance and luxury. Mercedes-Benz has the difficult task of differentiating its products and regaining its position as a leader in the luxury car industry as the EV market gets more and more saturated. To properly compete against both new disruptors and existing companies, the brand needs to overcome certain obstacles. In conclusion, Mercedes-Benz's difficulties in the electric car industry underscore the difficulties in making the shift from conventional automotive methods to cutting-edge electric mobility. Internal resistance, high pricing, limited model diversity, and the company's delayed debut have all contributed significantly to what many are referring to as the Mercedes EV disaster. But there is still hope for the future. Mercedes has the chance to strategically reposition itself in the competitive landscape and learn from its mistakes as the automotive industry continues to change. Mercedes-Benz can reclaim luxury EV leadership by investing in advanced tech, expanding its lineup with varied, affordable options, and fostering innovation. Strengthening its supply chain and tech partnerships will support this vision, securing its role as a top EV brand. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.